Happy Monday, everybody. Boom, boom, boom. I'm on my way to go pick up my good Judy Tanya from the airport with her husband. It is a beautiful day in Indianapolis. Here, I will show you. So anyway, gorgeous day. And I just talked to Alex, and he is getting ready to go have brunch, and then he is coming home because he is going to see this Glass Animals show tonight, which is like an EDM group or DJ or something. I don't even know. I don't keep up with all that like he does. And I already got a fountain Coke. Well, I got a fountain Diet Pepsi, and then it was like all of it like that carbonation. You know when you get that? I hate that. In a Diet Pepsi, so I filled the rest of it with Diet Coke. And I've been listening to all of this loungy EDM. If you guys like loungy EDM, like you're sitting next to the W in like, you know, Miami or Palm Springs or something, look up Nora in Pure, and it's like Nora, N-O-R-A-E-N-P-U-R-E. And I'm listening to this song called Lake Arrowhead. It's my favorite of hers right now. But she is so good, you guys. And like whenever I listen to it, I just feel like I could just like all day just listen to her stuff like laying by the pool. It's very pool loungy. I love that kind of music. I grew up, my dad lives on a lake and he has a pool. And I grew up, you know, every day having a pool, and every day in the summer I would get in the pool at least once. But like, I really like took it for granted at the time. I really miss having a pool. Now we have like a pool in our condo association, and it's small and nobody's ever there. Although like on the weekends there's always tons of kids there, but like it's not private, you know, whatever. And I so miss the days that I could just go out there and just blast music and lay by the pool and get in the pool and not have to be insecure about who was like sitting there and walking up and down to get a Diet Coke or whatever, you know. I miss those days. But it's nice that I have a pool to use anyway. I just don't have a key card to get in because we lost our key card, and apparently the board has to approve it to get another one, and it's $25. And I talked about it in my mukbang, and I just can't talk about it again, and it's just a bunch of bullshit. So anyway, I got up this morning, you guys, after 3 hours of sleep because I was watching Orange is the New Black, and I really was sick and I didn't feel better. I feel a little bit better today, but if you can tell, my voice is still kind of bad. And but I had my sobriety thing this morning, and at 9:30, and it was supposed to go till 11, but it was done at 10. And then there was like a picnic afterwards, but I didn't stay for the picnic because I didn't feel well, and I came home and slept for an hour with the pups. And then I made a video, and I took a shower, and now I'm on my way to go pick up Tanya and Eric at the airport. So, I'm excited to see him. It's been a whole week, and I haven't seen her. It feels like forever. And my husband also, having been gone for like just the weekend, it feels like he's been gone forever. So, if you guys like these, and you don't know that I live stream every night on YouNow. It's a free application you can get on your phone, or you can look it up on your computer. And it's a way to chat with me, and like, it's kind of like a group Skype, kind of like camming. It's like camming, except it's not sexual. I don't really know how else to explain it other than that. But it's fun, and I do it like almost every night. So you should come join. I usually go on about 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, sometime in there, between 10 and 11. And I've been trying to go in the afternoon too, but I'm really enjoying it, so. Anyway. All right, you guys, well, I will talk to you later. I'm gonna listen to some music and jam out. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. What a long day it has been. And I have been stressed out, you guys, because this is so petty. I mean, it's just material things, but my aunt got me these Gucci sunglasses years ago. So my aunt would always buy me really nice sunglasses. She knew that I liked nice sunglasses. And I'm just not a fancy dresser. I just love like vintage clothes, vintage t-shirts, like authentically vintage concert t-shirts, like Western shirts, all that kind of stuff. So, but I like really nice sunglasses. Like that's the only thing I really invest money in. Even my shoes, I wear like Chuck Taylor. So, she would always, for like my birthday and stuff and Christmas, get me like a really nice pair of sunglasses. And she got me this pair of Gucci sunglasses, well, from Saks. And they fell apart literally like that. And they were like really expensive sunglasses. So she took them back, or she was like, take them back, honey. They'll give you your money back for them. And I took them back. And Saks was really, really nice, but they were like, we do not have, my throat is killing me so bad. I have to call the doctor tomorrow to get an antibiotic or something. Like, this has gone on too long. I feel better today, but I don't feel like it's, the more I've talked and stuff tonight, I've like really taxed my throat. But anyway, so Saks was so nice about it, and they were like, but we don't have these same sunglasses. And they were like, you can get something, you know, of like the equal price, but I didn't like anything that was Gucci and whatever. And I was looking at like all their men's sunglasses, and then they were like, well, we have a whole other like women's section, but most of those sunglasses are unisex. So I ended up putting some extra money into what my aunt had given me, and I got these Chanel sunglasses. I love the case even, just a little, see? And my aunt was so excited that I got these. And they are like, I don't know if you guys can see them, but I've had these for like 3 or 4 years. They're aviators, and they're leather on the side. And they have the little C's. And they're like my favorite sunglasses ever. I mean, I love them. And I only really wear them like if we're traveling or if we go to like an event that's like outside. Well, I couldn't find them today. I mean, I literally, if you look at my vlog earlier, I was wearing these Ray-Ban aviator glasses that I used to wear all the time. I love those. And I'll be honest, if you're wanting to invest in a pair of sunglasses, I have those. I have these old school Ray-Bans. These are really comfortable. Very cool. If you're wanting to invest in a good pair of sunglasses, but you don't want to pay $400 or $500, like these, that I will never pay that for a pair of sunglasses again, that's ridiculous. But these remind me of my aunt. That's why I got so upset. I was like, you know, like this is like really one of the last things she ever got me, and I was like upset that I had lost them. So anyway, but if you want to invest in a good pair of sunglasses, like you don't want to just like, I am really good for going to the gas station and getting $10 sunglasses too, because I lose and break sunglasses all the time. Now, one of my new favorites are, did you see those like green ones that I had on the other day that everybody says looks weird, but I don't care, I like them. But they come in so many different colors and styles, and they're Vans, and you can get them on Vans online, and they're like $10. And I think if you order a pair of Vans online, you get them for free. I think that's how I originally got a first pair. But there's so many different pairs. Those, they look like Quay, Q-U-A-Y, but I think they're pronounced Key, that Alex wears. Those are like 40 bucks, you guys. They are not like uber expensive. Well, if you're wanting to invest in like a higher brand pair of sunglasses, though, like Ray-Bans, I love. I know so many people wear Ray-Bans now, but like, I love them. And Alex got a pair of like fake Ray-Bans from this girl that went to China or something. There's a bug in here. And I tried them on, and they're totally different. So, but I haven't paid for a new pair. I mean, I now have probably 7 or 8 really nice pair of sunglasses, and I will never probably buy another really expensive pair. I have a hard time. This has been like a new thing of mine in the last, let's say, 5 years. I have a really hard time dropping a lot of money on anything. I don't care if it's a meal. I mean, like a trip, I would. That would be something. But like, I don't care if it's a meal. I don't care if it's a piece of furniture. I don't care if it's clothing, sunglasses, whatever. Cologne, I just can't with cologne. You know, when there's so many cheaper colognes out there that I know I like, but there's only, I mean, I wear this pretty much the same cologne. Although I recently bought that Yves Saint Laurent, that black, is it black? Is that what it's called? La Nuit, Les Hommes La Nuit. And I get so many compliments on it. It's so funny. Like, I get almost as many compliments on that I got on my Michael Kors cologne. So, I don't know, you know, it's like, but I just have a hard time dropping a lot of money on stuff like that, you know, like, even when I have it, I just can't. I don't know, I just don't feel like, I don't see the necessity in it, you know? And I'm like that even with books. Like, I mean, I love going to the Goodwill and the thrift store for books. You guys, if you watch my booktube channel, you know that. Because I constantly go into the thrift store and the Goodwill for getting new books. I may go tomorrow. Right before, okay, I did a lot. So here's what my day was like. So I picked up Tanya from the airport, and then I got Hardee's. I was like, I'm going to try to start eating healthier tomorrow for at least the next 2 weeks because I'm leaving for Mexico. But I left, or I came home, I was so hungry. I just wanted like a big messy cheeseburger, and so I went to Hardee's. It was so good, and I watched the end of Mommy, Dead, and Dearest. So I finally watched that whole thing. I thought the story was very, very weird. I didn't think the documentary was like that great a shakes. I don't know, it just wasn't my thing. This guy is on a bike and literally is like weaving across the road or something on this dark road. Anyway, so I watched that documentary. I didn't think it was, I mean, I thought it was weird. I know everybody in the world feels sorry for her, but I'm like, okay, but she still killed somebody. You know what I mean? Like, she knew she could walk. She says that on there. Why didn't you just walk away? I don't know. Like, I mean, I can't imagine being in that situation. That was horrible. I shouldn't have said that. I can't imagine being in that situation, and she has gone through so much shit. But at the same time, I'm like, you still took a life. Like, I don't know. I really struggle with that. Like, I struggle with the idea of capital punishment even, you know? I'm not saying that if somebody shot my husband or my father or my stepmother, like, in the face, you know, and, like, just murdered them viciously, that I wouldn't want capital punishment. I don't know. Like, I don't know how you become, like, the better person and rise above that and forgive that person, you know? It's like with Matthew Shepard, you know, the gay guy that was killed and left on that fence in, I think it was Laramie, Wyoming? Montana? I mean, Laramie. Montana? Wyoming. Why am I such an idiot today? So anyway, you know, his mother in the courtroom asked for forgiveness and said she forgave them, I think, and said that she didn't want the death penalty for them, that Matthew wouldn't have wanted that. I mean, listen, how do you get to that point, you know? But anyway, I did think that story was rather tragic. I'll tell you the weirdest thing for me, and I don't know if anybody else noticed this. It's like, I felt like she was very good at being a manipulator too. Like, she had to learn this role, and so she kind of like played into it a little bit, because at the very end, when her dad and stepmom come into the room and they visit with her, she's like, "Daddy," and I'm like, this is not like who you were. I don't know. It was very weird to me, especially when you read like the text between her and her brother or her boyfriend, and I'm like, how many other people was she talking to like that sexually and stuff? And then like when they showed the footage of them in that hotel room, and she was like, and he said something about eating, and she goes, "He's gonna eat me later." And I thought, girl, you're not just like in a house, stuck in a house for 20 years, and you don't know anything about the world except for that you think that you're going to Disney World to be a princess, and then you're talking about your boyfriend eating you out. Like, I'm sorry, but like, she had that knowledge for a while, okay? She wasn't this like innocent naivete girl that like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just think there's a lot more to that story than we got to see. And although I feel sorry for her, that was too much light, wasn't it? For that situation, I still do not believe that somebody deserves to be viciously killed. I just don't. But aren't there, like, she said she'd only gone to school past the 2nd grade. Like, aren't there laws that, like, if you are, like, not enrolled in school, that you still have to be, like, homeschooled? Like, isn't that a law somewhere? Like, what is it called when kids don't show up at school? Why can't I think of that? You guys, I'm like losing it. Like lack of sleep and being tired and being sick. If I wasn't getting ready to go to get melatonin at the Meijer and a Diet Coke, I probably would be at home asleep right now or watching Orange is the New Black. Truancy. When they're truant from school, like I know because of my own experience, and I know back in the day when I worked with schools, you could only be truant 12 days a semester. If you were truant more than that, you were looking at legal charges. I know kids have to be enrolled in school. How did she only go to school to the 2nd grade? I felt like there was so much that wasn't answered in that video, on that movie. And then the stepmom of the young man, the man that actually killed the mother. The other thing was like the comment that Gypsy left on the Facebook page about like that was supposed to be from the murderer about, oh, it was just disgusting. And I thought, you had to have learned that somewhere. Where did you learn that behavior, you know? It was a different story than I thought it would be. I don't know. I just feel like she's a little bit more. All those pictures she was taking, you know, and that she was sending to him. I mean, come on. She was a little bit more with the times than we want to give her credit for. I don't know. For her defense being that she, you know, was trapped and couldn't get out and all this kind of stuff. If they pull this shenanigans with this Diet Coke tonight, I'm having it. I'm like, I am going to get into it with these people. This guy that used to be the manager, if you go back and you watch my vlogs, he was so nice. And I think they fired him or something because he's not here at the store anymore.
Go ahead with your order.
Can I get a large Diet Coke, please?
That's it?
Yep.
All right, bro. $1.09, first window.
I am straight up going to ask him.
What's up, guy?
Where have you been?
Oh, I was out for a week. I had back pain, muscle spasm.
Okay, this place is out of control.
Yeah, I know.
They're outside smoking cigarettes, talking on their phones, closed down. I've driven through here. I mean, I'm telling you, 3 nights in a row.
3 nights in a row?
3 nights in a row last week. They're not, like, open. I looked at the girl. She was sitting in there, this young girl, and I had driven around twice, and I looked, and she's sitting in there talking to a guy on his cell phone. One more. And she said, and she's eating a Big Mac and some fries stuff, and she turned around and she looked at me, and I go, "Are you closed?" And she turned around and walked the other way. I was like, what's going on here? I was like, I need my dude back. So now you're back.
Right.
And you're the manager.
Yeah.
So you take over.
Thank you, bro.
There. Hope this is not hers.
Hi, large size.
Hey, how are you?
Fine.
Thank you. Good.
All right, have a great night.
You too. She was cute. And sweet. I love when I see a big girl and she's real pretty and she's got, you know, taking care of herself like that. I know this is going to sound bad to say that. I hope she doesn't watch this vlog and think I'm calling her out for a big girl, but she is. But the reason I like that is because I know what it's like to be fat, baby, and you don't want to put anything on but comfortable clothes, and you don't want to do your hair, and you don't want to do anything. That is me all day long, right? The manager's gone for a week and that place is out of control. Did he look at the camera? You're on candid camera. See, everybody said I should call and talk to the manager. I knew he was the manager and he's super nice. And he just got made the manager because he works his ass off and he has 2 jobs, and I feel bad for him, you know? And he's been there for like 5 years and they just made him a manager. And he's so friendly. And sometimes when I talk to him, he's like getting off work. He gets off at like 6 in the morning. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I leave right here and I go to my next job. God love those people. I did it though. You know, like when I was getting my master's degree, I was working 40 hours a week. I had a 40-hour internship. That was 80 hours a week. I was working plus 2 classes. And then when I started my private practice, I had 30 clients a week. So on top of working 50 hours a week, I was seeing 30 clients. I was working 80 hours a week. So then this girl wanted to get cute in my Kendall Ray video, and she wanted to say, aren't you going out of the country? And I said, yes, I'm going to Mexico. I can't wait. And what I wanted to say to her was, girl, I work. I have worked for years. Don't even come for me. Please. Did y'all know what happened today that was so exciting? It is 79 degrees, you guys, outside. It is so hot. It is still air in Indiana. This is like what Indiana was like when I was growing up. It was like, I mean, there are literally lightning bugs everywhere. Like, I'm like driving past a field right now, and there's just like lightning bugs lighting up. And bunny rabbits jumping out everywhere and stuff. And this is what Indiana was like when I was growing up. Just hot and just stay up all night long. And I was watching Twin Peaks right before I came in here. I like watched like the first 5 minutes of it. Okay, so that was what I did today. I finished that Mommy Dead and Dearest. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. It was okay for me. I would have given it probably 3.5 stars for a documentary. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like that great for me. I think if they had made it longer and got into more of the background story, I would have been more interested in it. And then, so I ate. Then I took like a 2.5 hour nap with the pups. It was so nice. And I held Pee-Pee the whole time. He let me hold him the whole time. He like curled right into my arms. It was so sweet. And then, what did I do after that? Oh, then I went to my meeting, my home group meeting. And then on the way home, I stopped at Tanya's and hung out with her for a second. She was reading on the back patio. She's so happy to be home. She came right home and went to the kennel and worked tonight. She's crazy. Anyway, and then I came home and I did a live view now stream. Right after, like, Alex came home. He went to go see this Glass Animals. I think it's a band or a DJ tonight. And then he came home, and then we sat and talked for a little bit. And then he went to bed, and then I did my live view now stream. And then I got done with that, and yeah, that was my day. And then I watched Twin Peaks, like the first 5. Oh, I watched like 5 minutes of Murder, She Wrote, and like 5 minutes of Twin Peaks, because I want to save Twin Peaks. I love Twin Peaks, and I want to watch it, and I love to drink coffee while I watch it. I know this is so corny, but I love to drink coffee or tea with like honey and milk, and everybody's been telling me to get honey for my tea anyway, so I'm going to do that right now at Meijer when I get my melatonin. I'm going to get some honey, and I'm going to get some like almond milk for my coffee, and then I can sit there and watch Twin Peaks. And then maybe it'll take away my throat problem a little bit, who knows. And so a really cool thing that happened today, do you guys watch Drama Alert? So Keemstar from Drama Alert, who is awesome, he reached out to me, he tweeted out to me something about like, you're so underrated, like you're hilarious or something like that. And then he tweeted me yesterday, and we were direct messaging each other back and forth. And he's been somebody from the get-go with me that has been so nice. You know, I know that we're not like, we would never be like best friends. I mean, we're not a lot alike, but he was so nice just from the very beginning, and never had to, you know, never had to reach out to me, and has been so cool about everything, and retweeted like my videos, and all, I mean, he constantly retweets my videos and stuff. And so if you don't know, Drama Alert is a channel that has like 1.9 million subscribers, and like all of his videos get like 500,000 views plus. And so tonight in his video, he shouted me out, and he said, everybody should go subscribe to Peter. I'm linking his channel below. And my main channel just went crazy tonight. I was so excited. You guys, it was so fun. It was like, you know, at like growing like 10 and 20 subscribers a day, to then all of a sudden have like, get like, you know, 1,000 or 2,000 in like the matter of like an hour was like super cool. It was so fun. I'm not gonna be one of those people that's gonna act like I don't love that shit. Like, oh yes, thank you. I mean, no, thank you, Keemstar. You're the fucking man, dude. That was so much fun. I love it. I think it's so much. I'm so happy that somebody appreciates it. And I'll tell you, the really cool thing was that all the people that love my videos on that channel, you guys were all like in the comment sections, like saying like, yes, we love Peter, thank you for kind of, you know, coming over and subscribing. I mean, so you guys were so supportive. You diehard Wolfpack people, Wolfpack, woof woof. You guys were like so supportive of the whole thing, and I was like, yes, but those are the people that have been there from the beginning, and they know what my gig is about, and they support me, and I love you guys so much for it. It's so awesome. And I just love all of this. It's so much fun. You know? It's so much fun. There's this pizza place here, and it's called Project Pie. Every day, artisan pizza. And I've wanted to try it, but I haven't. And I should do it for a mukbang, shouldn't I? But I'm dieting starting tomorrow for 2 weeks, so it won't happen until I get back. And guess where I'm at now? I'm at the Miger. We learned tonight in my live stream, because I read it, that the people that own Meijer are in the top 100 richest people in the United States. But they're not as rich as the Walmart people. So they better get their shit together. You know who will never be on that list? Me. And that is alright. Because money ruins a lot of people. And I'd rather be simple and happy. Alright, you guys. If you've never seen a Meijer before, that is a Meijer. Meijer. What if you came to the store? Like, what if I woke up tomorrow, you guys, in the store, I came to it and it said Monn on it. And then I lived in this, like, really, like, fantasy world where, like, I owned all of these, like, Walmarts, but they were called Monns, like, all over the country. And then whenever I go, people would look at me like I was crazy, and they'd be like, oh my God, are you, like, Peter Monn that owns Monn stores? And I'd be like, I guess. And then I would, like, go home, and then some lady would come out of the shower, and she'd be, like, naked, and she'd be like, oh, don't look at me, what are you doing in here? Are you breaking in? And I'd say, no, this is my condo. And she'd say, no, this isn't your condo. And she'd be like, aren't you Peter Monn? And I'd say, yeah. And she'd say, you live on that gorgeous mansion on the hill. And I'd say, I do. And then all of a sudden, I just have to accept it as my reality, even though I'd rather be simple and poor. We would all love just to be totally fucking loaded for a day, wouldn't we? I mean, maybe a year. I mean, maybe 5 years. I mean, okay, I guess if you want to make me a billionaire, I'll be a billionaire. Oh, life is so funny. All right, you guys, I hope you're having a wonderful Monday, and I hope you're enjoying the summer so far, and I will talk to you later. I love you. Bye. So I know it looked like I signed off, but I thought I'd do a little haul, since I got all this stuff at the Miger. Do you guys want to know what I bought? Fuck. Well, I'm not going to show you which ones they are, but I got 2 magazines to do magazine videos. These magazines are expensive. They're like $6 each. And then I got honey for my throat. And I, like, looked at all the honeys to see which one I got. And I got this organic honey. It's made by this Madhava. I almost got another one by them that's like lemon zest, and they have like a cinnamon one that's supposed to go on like French toast or waffles. But this one, the one that was lemon zester, said that it was really good for hot drinks. But like, I don't want everything that I have to taste like lemon. I mean, I like lemon, but I don't like it that much. And then I got this new, like, you know, like those, like, nut roots, like almond milk, all those kind of milks. This one I had never heard of before. It was called Milkadamia, and it's original macadamia nut milk. And I love macadamia nuts, and it was $3.49. And so, this is how, like, all that milk you see at the grocery store now, like, do you remember back in the day, this is how it always came warm, and then you put it in the refrigerator? So I'm super excited about this. And okay, so the sweetened, the regular kind is 70 calories, 5 grams of fat, 1 gram of protein. I'm just going to put it in my coffee, so it's not like I'm going to be chugging this. But, like, if I like it that much, I might make some smoothies out of it. But the unsweetened one is only, like, 30 calories, I think. It says servings per container 4. Well, I'm not going to be drinking this like a glass of milk. And then people always ask me what kind of melatonin I use, or they tell me what kind they use. I used to use the kind that dissolves in your mouth, but I switched it to this Nature's Bounty dual spectrum melatonin. Fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer by layer. And it's 5 milligrams by Nature's Bounty. And it was $9.99 for, I don't know how many are in here. 30 count, I think. What doesn't it say? How many are in here? It doesn't say. That's weird, don't you think? Where is it? And I'm just not seeing it. I think there's 30 in here. But anyway, it was buy one, get one free. Of like everything they had it. So. And then my last minute buy. Don't try to look at my magazines. I know you're trying to figure out which magazine video I'm doing in advance, but I don't want you to see. My last buy was Cracker Jacks that they had, like, as I was leaving the store. You remember the old? Oh my God, I love the smell of Cracker Jacks. And I was like, I miss Cracker Jacks, and I was like, is the little toy thing still in here? Oh my God, it is! Lift and peel. Okay. What's the magic price? How do you even know it, though? Lift and peel. Bring the ballpark to, what is it? Bring the ballpark to, follow these 3 steps to blip the, this is stupid, some stupid little game. Junk. But it says a new prize inside, the original. And it was $1.49. And it was like, I want to have this before I do my little healthy eating tomorrow. A little late night snack while I watch Orange is the New Black. A little unknown fact about Peter, I'm obsessed with caramel corn. You know that caramel corn that you get at the movie theater? It comes in a thing like that. I love that stuff. So anyway, that was my Walmart haul. How exciting was that? All right, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. I love you. Bye.